45410 East Street, Antelope.
That's perfect.
All right, sir, go ahead.
All right. Well, I thank you folks very much for coming out here.
Maybe you need to be closer.
Can I? Testing 1, 2, 3? Okay.
Yeah.
I thank you folks very much for coming out here to listen to what all of us here have to say. It's very important for us to have a voice in this process. I thank everyone here who's participating and speaking on behalf of our community. I personally take no position one way or the other in this matter. However, I do know this project, if it goes through, will likely significantly increase the demand for fire suppression, rescue, and emergency medical services that may tax our local resources. I strongly urge you folks to consider this. That said, regardless of what happens, the City of Antelope Fire Department is our local hometown fire department, consisting of an all-volunteer force of willing and capable members from the community, along with a number of vehicles and some state-of-the-art equipment. We are and always will be at the ready to serve our community and help our neighbors in any event. Thank you.
Thank you. Fred Justice? I hope I pronounced your name right. If I didn't, you can correct me. I have you at
Yeah, that's Fred Justison.
Justice.
Yes, and I'm a property owner in South Washington, South Sherman County.
Can you tell us your address for the record, please?
59720 Twin Lakes Road, Grass Valley, Oregon.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Yes, first of all, I'd like to start by saying that all of the residents of Antelope and Shantico have voiced some very real and legitimate concerns here tonight, and I think that we should move forward trying to address all those. But I will say that I'm probably, I don't have the same attitude about the wind towers as some of the residents here do. I'm looking forward to the projects coming into the county. I think the county needs the projects, the state needs the projects, the nation needs the projects, and the world needs the projects. Now, I know that we're going to have an impact when they come in here, there's no doubt about it. You can go to Sherman County and you can see that impact. It has a visual effect. But anything that we're going to do going forward is going to have an impact if we're going to create energy. So I think what we have to do is we have to decide what the least amount of impact is going to be for the energy that we need. And at this time, wind towers are one of the least impacting technologies that we have. And so I understand that the beauty of a wind tower varies greatly by who's looking at it and what point of view. The person that's looking out the picture window from a $500,000 home that the wind tower is built for them looks a lot different than somebody that's their neighbor that didn't get any wind towers. But that's the inequities that are going to take place when you go forward with projects like this. So I guess what I'm trying to say is I don't know what else in this area, in the 2 counties, that are going to bring in, there's like 3 wind projects in Wasco County that are being looked at, and I don't know what other industry will bring $2 or $3 billion worth of construction and what have you into the county. And I think coming from the county and Sherman County where we have several wind projects, I think I can say and speak for the county in general that everybody in the county appreciates the projects that are there. They've had a very great financial impact on the county itself with the amount of money that is brought into the county, and to all the residents, the schools, the fire department, the towns, everything has benefited from the wind projects. And so I think when you take a look at the general broad picture of the whole thing, yes, I sympathize with people that are living here in the towns where their view is going to change. There's no doubt about it. But if you think back just a few years when they brought electrical energy into this, when they had the rural electrical projects and brought electricity to the rural communities, There weren't a lot of people that really threw a fit about having the two power poles and two power lines coming in because they got the electricity. And so, yes, I understand. There's going to be an impact. The energy that we receive, the electrical energy we have here, fortunate to have here today, had a great impact on our environment. They had several dams on the Columbia River, and there's lots of power lines going through here. And I think that probably those dams are having more impact on wildlife than the wind towers are going to have. So it's a choice. It's a tough choice. But if we're going to continue to have more people in the county, in the state, the nation, and the world, we're going to have more energy. We're going to have to figure out how we're going to do it. So I think we need to be a little bit more far-sighted than we're being at the present time about how we're going to get there. And that's all I have to say.
Thank you. That's the last person I have signed up to speak tonight. Ms. Mayor? You raised your hand.
I did. I just was expecting the title thing. Sorry. I got used to it. I had a last minute thing come up this morning that I forgot to add on. I've written something while the speaking was going on that I could submit, but I was wondering if since I did sign to speak, if I could have additional about 30 seconds.
You can have 30 seconds. If you have something in writing now,
I do.
why don't you go ahead and give it to Ms. Oliver?
I will, but it's something that no one else has brought up. So,
I'm watching my watch.
Older too.
okay, I
30
talk
seconds.
fast sometimes. I live on Main Street, which is OR 218 here in Antelope. My house was built in 1898, and my foundation is on unsecured stacked rock. Because of that, I cannot get